What's the craziest thing someone has done to get your attention? Rachel and I had been together for 2 years before everything fell apart. She was obsessed with getting attention on social media. Everything had to be Instagram-worthy, ready for TikTok, the perfect aesthetic for her followers. When I finally broke up with her, she couldn't accept that someone was walking away from her main character energy. For 3 weeks after the breakup, Rachel kept showing up everywhere. My gym in Clapham, my barber in Shoreditch, even my sister's birthday party in Camden, uninvited, each time with a different elaborate story about how she just happened to be there by coincidence. Then came the phone calls. I've changed, Luke. I'm not obsessed with social media anymore. Meanwhile, she was posting selfies of herself crying, with captions about fighting for true love and never giving up on soulmates. 2 months later, I was at work at our office in Canary Wharf on a regular Tuesday when suddenly music started blasting in the lobby. 20 people burst through the doors dancing in perfect choreography, holding signs that said, "Luke, will you marry me?" My colleagues went wild, thinking someone was about to propose. The dancers were doing this big elaborate routine, building up to the grand finale where my girlfriend was supposed to appear with a ring. But this is where Rachel's plan fell apart. She had hired these performers through an event company and told them she was planning a surprise proposal for her boyfriend of 5 years. She gave them my work address and told them to ask for Luke. The dancers had no idea we had broken up. They thought they were helping create a beautiful romantic moment, not enabling some elaborate manipulation scheme by a stalker. As the flash mob reached its peak, the lead dancer started shouting, "Where's the lucky girl? Bring out the bride-to-be." Everyone looked around confused because there was no girl anywhere. That's when Rachel finally appeared, running through the lobby in a white dress, carrying actual engagement rings, sobbing hysterically. She got down on one knee in front of me and launched into this whole speech about fighting for our love and proving her commitment. My entire office was staring in total shock. My manager was filming, thinking it was the most romantic thing he'd ever seen. Rachel was live-streaming the whole thing for her Instagram followers, who were commenting heart emojis without realizing they were watching a restraining order situation unfold. "Rachel, we broke up 2 months ago," I said into the mic the dancers had handed me. "This isn't romantic. This is harassment." The dancers stopped mid-routine, looking horrified as they realized they had been tricked into participating in stalker behavior. The lead performer actually apologized to me. "Mate, she told us you were together and that you'd love this surprise." Rachel kept going with her proposal speech anyway, telling my colleagues about our perfect relationship and how we were meant to be together forever. Meanwhile, I was messaging building security to come escort her out. The best part was watching her Instagram live comments shift from supportive to concerned as viewers realized what was actually happening. "Girl, he said you broke up. This isn't romantic, this is scary. Someone call the police." Security arrived just as Rachel was insisting I put on the engagement ring she'd bought. The dancers quietly packed up their gear while Rachel was escorted out, still streaming and insisting it was all part of our love story. She had spent £2,000 on the flash mob plus another £500 on the rings just to humiliate herself in front of my entire workplace. The video went viral on TikTok with captions like, "When main character syndrome goes too far." My boss called me into his office afterwards, worried that I was dealing with a stalker. I had to explain the whole situation and provide screenshots of her harassment for our security records. Rachel finally stopped contacting me after her flash mob proposal became a cautionary tale on social media about respecting boundaries. Last I heard, she'd moved to another part of the UK and deleted all her profiles.